Hello, my friends. Hello, and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2, and welcome back to Tiny Town in Cities Skylines 2 with Tiny Circle City. I already said that. Tiny Circle City, Tiny Hexagon City. What else we got going on? We got Tiny Walk City, but this is Tiny Park City, I guess. This single parking lot. Can we call it that? Tiny Park City. That's funny. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on Tiny Walk City. I might wait and see if it fills in. I don't know why it's not. I might take one of these islands, maybe this triangle one, to make a different city. I don't know. We have a lot of little cities right now. We could always put in a little bit more residential over here. I don't know why this says it needs to be rebuilt. If I turn on anarchy? Okay. Is there 2 buildings layered here now? Who knows? It's fine. Look at this little tractor. Oh, that's not how tractor works. Now it is. Where are you going? What tree have you deemed worthy? Whatever, I'm not going to watch that all day. Let's get back to work here. So oil, I think we're doing fine for. Yes. Yeah, we're doing fine for a lot of things. We could be making more convenience food, which would require us to be making more grain and chicken. Let's look at our natural resources. Where do we have an opportunity to build something? Can I look at wind and natural resources at the same time? I cannot. Over here is a good spot for some, oil. We can mine oil down there. We can get more rock stuff here, although we do have room here for it, so we don't have to. We could put some tiny farms into Tiny Circle City. Don't know if they'll fit. It's interesting that it will let me put it there, even though it seems to overlap a road. Will you let me put it there? You will. But then I can't actually do anything with your field there. That's weird. How would I handle this? Probably draw a road through here and then get rid of some of this in the middle. I don't know if I want to do this, though. We'd have to... Look how much of this is fertile ground. We could always put it here next to the parking area. We should probably keep this overlay on. It doesn't really do much. We just know that we're going to fill in this area. I don't know where that's supposed to snap to. I feel like it may be there. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then ideally we don't destroy these existing homes. That's good enough for me, I think. This one's going to be a real tiny farm. Can't get it in there. That's apparently parking spaces. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to make some use of this space. Oh, this isn't very well done. Here we go. That's a bit better. Alright, Tiny Walk City, what's your problem? Yeah, nobody wants to live here. I guess they don't want to have to give up their cars in a city where they're allowed to have cars. I rent. Alright, we'll let that one take some time to warm up a little bit. Maybe that's just the problem. We do have some room over here to work with. We still have not unlocked any offices here. If I do this, they're all tiny size. Okay, I don't have to think too much about those then. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. I think that's good. Oh, the real issue is that there's just no demand for it. That's fine. Alright. Those streets are a mess. Uh-oh, car accident. Pickup truck. What's happened here? I don't know why you've been in an accident. I need to figure out what's the transform tool, because I don't think I want it anymore. It's removed the ability for me to go into first-person camera. That makes me sad. Do people go to these schools? Yes. No. No, they don't. People do work down here, though. They just don't seem to want to live down here. Oh, there's a taxi dropping somebody off. I think that's a student? No, that is an adult. And then people do work at these buildings, too. I guess we could set up a passenger train that comes in here. Wouldn't hurt. Can we set up trams, or have I made these roads already too small? I think these are too small for trams. It doesn't seem to put them on. That's okay. We'll think about passenger trains in the future. I just don't know how much work I want to put into Walk City if nothing's going to happen over there. This is pretty much done for now. We'll come back to Tiny Circle City at some point in the future, but for now it's pretty self-sufficient. It just runs, it just exists. It does well, so I don't need to mess with it too much. Right, this is really just about finding spaces to fill in when we're working in Tiny Town. I might be able to do something with this. What have I done? That's not quite what I was looking to do. Sure, that lets us squeeze in just 2 more buildings. That's fine. Fine by me. Maybe some more row housing in some of these areas. Is this connected to the road anywhere? No. Now it is. We need more parking lots in tiny Hexagon City, I wonder. The existing lots that we have for some of these buildings. Yeah, no, nothing's being filled. There's no need yet. The Mega Hexagon, that was something that I was thinking of doing. A tiny Mega Hexagon. A Mini Mega Hexagon. Yeah, we could do that. Let me see. Let me see if we can do that. If we can make it look good. Now, I would want to use slightly bigger roads, but I'm going to map it out with alleys first. And then we'll upgrade the ones that will become Mega Hexagons roads after we've got it in shape. These are luckily still coming in at the right size and angles. I have to remember how I did the Mega Hexagon now. That one's not great. Ooh. There's a little bit of miscalculated angles in here, or misaligned. I don't even know how you'd want to describe them. But that's pretty much where the Mega Hexagon helps, because it masks that imperfection. Or at least that's how it worked on Big Hexagon City. Yeah, something's ever so slightly off over here. But that's okay. We can work with that. We can make this work anyway. It will still look cool, I think. It will still look like we tried. And then there's a few other ideas that I have for Tiny Town, but I want to finish this first. I want to finish off our Mini Mega Hexagon. And then I'm thinking maybe Mini Triangle City? We haven't done a big Triangle City in a while. Maybe this will be the spark that makes it feel like something that we should revisit when we get around to it. Maybe by the time we do Mini Triangle City, there'll be a full-on Triangle City 2. Or 3? Have I already done 2 Triangle Cities? I don't even know anymore. I've made so many cities, so many silly cities. I don't even remember which ones I've done anymore. These angles are coming together beautifully. I spoke too soon. This one's always... Oh, there we go. Never mind. I didn't speak too soon. I spoke right at the right time. Uh-oh. Everything's fine. Part of Tiny Town do you enjoy the most? Head on down to the comments. Let me know which district of Tiny Town is your favorite so far. And which ones should we add? Now that we've got a tiny walk city, even though we haven't put that much work into it. It's there, it exists. Tiny triangles are coming. I don't know, this city still has a lot of room. Oh, that's way off. Oh, how did this happen? The requirement for a Mega Hexagon is growing. Oh, these are the wrong roads. Oh, you fool. What have you done? Nothing. This is easily fixed. Oh, wait a minute. Look how wonky this hexagon is. Oh, and this one too. Oh, they're all wonky. Oh no. Look at you do this to me. Where does the wonkiness begin? I think we found our candidate for where the Mega Hexagon is likely going to be. Yeah, this is only 8 meters. What? Is one of these roads just not placed right? I think that might have actually been the case. No. This one wants to become wonky too. That's not right. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, let's get rid of this. There's something wrong here. We'll fix this in a moment. Honestly, maybe this isn't as big of a concern as I think it is. Let's see if this just works now. Maybe this just fixed it. It's only 9 meters. Why is that only 9 meters? Wait, what? Is this too short? Alright, let's work backwards from over here then. I think there's been a miscalculation somewhere. Maybe a road got snapped in at 9 meters, or 9 units. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying meters. That does look wonky. Okay, you know what? This is probably where the Mega Hexagon's gonna go, so it's not really that big of a deal. Should we start drawing it in? Yes, I think we should. Okay, so that means that we're gonna have to take this. Let's turn on some snapping tools here so that I can actually work with this. So this one here is going to be cut in half. This one here, I think we need to cut this in half as well, which will be some rezoning. Wait, how big is a mega hexagon? I think this is where the cut goes. I need to finish drawing it. That's the bigger issue here. We don't have all the roads in place. So we'll do our best and then we'll delete the ones in the middle that are wonky anyway. Like this one, for example. Weird turn there. That happens. I would absolutely love some new precision tools. If anybody out there is a modder, please, hear my wish. Hear my cries. My plea. We need to be able to snap to specific angles. For example. Look at what they've done to my baby. It's all ruined. While you're down there talking about which of these mini districts, tiny town districts, you like the most or that you'd like to see the most down there in the comments, why don't you go ahead and hit that like button while you're there. It's right there. Takes 2 seconds to hit, not even. But for 2 seconds of work on your end, it's actually a massive help for me with YouTube. And I do genuinely greatly appreciate you taking the time to hit that button. Just a few more roads here. Once we've got this kind of shaped out, then the fun begins. I hope that we can recreate the Mega Hexagon. It's going to be touch and go, because the Mega Hexagon came about as a result of needing to fix an imperfection. So I don't know if it was a fluke that we were able to make it work, but we're going to find out the hard way. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it's not perfect, this isn't the proper Hexagon City. I'm not going to be too upset. Okay, we're almost there. Few more hexagons. This always takes a little bit longer than you think it's going to. Because you need to fill in... You need to get the hexagons in the middle plotted out to get all the spacing right, and then you need to get the hexagons along the outside so that it's surrounded by other hexagons. So it takes a little bit of work. A little bit more than you would think, but we're getting close. And then once it's there, it does a lot of the heavy lifting for the aesthetic. We can just build around it, and it seems to work pretty decently. Yeah, you can see where there's some jank in the hexagon here. And even if you can't see it, you can feel it. You can feel the jank. A lot of this is probably going to be time-lapsed as I jiggle my mouse trying to get these absolute perfect angles. Lucky you. You don't have to watch the worst of it. I didn't time-lapse a lot of these precise moments. These videos would probably be twice as long. I think getting rid of some of these tedious moments where I'm trying to just precisely jiggle my mouse a pixel really improves the watchability here. Because I'm the one doing it and I don't even want to watch myself trying to get these precise pixel angles. Oh, I think we might actually have the shape here. Yeah, that one goes there, and then this one goes here. And that's a mega hexagon. It's a little bit off-center from where we originally planned to put it, but that's okay. So now, what do? We also want to... I want to do these roads. I want to get all the roads cutting through all the middle of all the roads inside of the mega hexagon, because this will let us decide where we're going to keep roads and where we're going to get rid of them. Basically, we're going to slice this up into Triangle City. And then remove a bunch of the Triangle City-ness as we need to. And if that doesn't make sense, don't worry. It might, eventually. It might not. This might not ever make sense. Now you can see where there's jank in the lining here. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. That one's already there. This one I still need to do. This one I need to... No, that's not even the one. I do think I need to do that one too. This is the one that I wanted to do. Okay, we're going to lose some buildings to it. That's fine. Oh no, I did need to do this one still. You can see triangles starting to form. Don't worry. They won't stay. We'll get rid of them eventually. I'm just doing this to figure out all the spacing of some of these roads. Ooh, things are getting uglier. It does make the jank way more obvious, although there are places where it lines up nicely-ish. A little bit nicer. Not quite as bad. Actually, don't know why I'm doing this, now that I'm thinking about it. No, I do know why I'm doing it. It just doesn't make any sense. I need to delete some roads. Oh, whoa, okay. Now it's even worse. So where's the hexagon? It's here, right? Yes. So I need to get rid of... Basically, I want to have the inner hexagons. I want to take out some of these gaps. Yeah, this is fine. Where is it? Oh, I missed some. I think I can fix it. That's good enough. Why are people driving through here? Go away. Okay, I'm going to leave that little connection there. I'm basically just drawing the concentric hexagons. Is that a word? Can you describe hexagons in that way? As being concentrically aligned? Or does that require them to be rings? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This city drives me mad. I've lost my mind to Hexagon City. Good enough there. Oh, and once again, everything becomes so much clearer once you get rid of some of these roads. Or get rid of the zoning even. So I'm going to leave my little connecting point up here. I think I'm going to leave it right there. And then for the next part of the hexagon, I think I'm going to leave it right here. We might put some of these roads back in. And then what do we do for the middle? I think we get rid of these. I'm going to leave one. Actually, no, I'm not going to leave one. I'm going to do 3. Turn off all the snapping so I can get this at perfectly 60s. Oh, I can't. Okay, good enough. This has to look good. Enough. That's a 3-dimensional cube. That's trippy. Okay, that's our mega hexagon. Now, of course, we want our tallest structures to be in the middle here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go further in. These roads don't have zoning on them, so I need to... Maybe we can use a pedestrian road? Aha, this is better. There we go. We'll start to move some of this stuff. We'll start turning some of this into medium density. Maybe there's some wacky zoning now that exists. It used to be in the middle. Hello, I'm deleting this zoning and it's just not going away. I might do one 4x4 office. Yeah, just one. And then maybe one 4x4 house. Just one. Just to fill this in just a little bit with some taller structures to make it stand out. And I might even allow one 4x4 commercial building, because these aren't even going to be that big, I don't think. I don't even know if it'll let me. Oh, I can't do it there. What about here? Alright, that's it. The Mini Mega Hexagon is allowed 3 oversized structures. That's all that the zoning is allocating here. If you don't like it, you can complain in the comments. This one isn't even right. Didn't even do it right. There we go. Oh, that's actually quite tall. That's okay. We'll surround it with tiny, super tiny buildings. It'll all make sense. Hopefully, eventually, someday. Yeah, see, I like how there's the occasional 1 or 2 oversized structures. Because it still feels like a tiny town. And honestly, if we ever somehow manage to unlock some of these high-density housing, what are these called, signature buildings, they're going to be absolutely massive. They're definitely going to spike out of the skyline. But that's okay. You know what? This actually doesn't look that bad. I kind of like how this looks. Oh, these aren't. They don't have any demand. That's okay. I think along the outside I want to do row housing. Yeah, just a few small parks out here. There's a lack of entertainment here that I can easily fix. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I think that looks fine to me. And again, we're gonna rezone some of this stuff here to try to move some things around. So why don't we start placing a few more of these structures that we want in here. And then rezone these. Don't know if it's doing what I want it to, though. I see a few structures coming in. Maybe it is doing what I want it to, just slowly. And then, has progress been made in Tiny Walk City? There are people living here. Oh, there's more cars in Tiny Park City, too. Are there people walking? Not really that many. There's... Oh, what is this, a woman and her dog? The dog's like stutter stepping over here next to her. Why is he walking like that? This dog's got a limp. Oh, he got better. Good. Oh, that's the high school. The high school is loud. It's very loud for a school with 3 students and 24 employees. What has happened? Those kids are getting all the attention in the world. The best educate. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. What is that? Ah, the humanity. Our tiny little residential area behind the river. Oh, no. They need cream now. Oh, the humanity. It's really a shame that, unlike in Cities 1, these buildings don't have... They don't become charred as they sit there and scorch, and the little dudes don't come out and spray the fire. Man, I miss some of that stuff. I hope it's not too long until we get some of those little details back in the game. Genuinely miss them. I feel like they brought a lot of life to things. Yeah, speaking of life, this is looking pretty good. This is looking kind of how we want it. Just a handful of large structures, like a snafu insurance. Only 49 people work in this massive building. Each person gets their own floor. Only 96 again. Like each person gets half the floor. That's not bad. It's actually really not bad. I do want to move some more of these structures out of here. Turn them into medium density houses. Anywhere a building is a little bit too tall. I guess those forest fire notifications were actually of some genuine concern. That's okay, it's probably being dealt with as we speak. I did see fire trucks out there, so something was being done. Don't you worry. These little row houses are funny. What if I do this? Those actually all come in at tiny sizes, so they're fine. I am actually liking the Tiny Mega Hexagon. Oh, I forgot to upgrade the roads. Oh no. Oh no, this might actually destroy everything. You know what? Maybe we just upgrade these roads and we let them stay small on the inside. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go... Let's turn on snapping. 2-lane roads here. Okay, I think we're going to be okay. I think we can do this. And then pretty much the biggest roads that we're really ever going to use. 4-lane roads here. That is going to decimate some of this housing that we just put in. And I will force this with... There we go. Maybe we turn this one into a 2-lane. Those buildings on the road will go away eventually on their own, don't worry. I think that's okay. Just funnels down into smaller traffic. In fact, maybe this needs to be a 4-lane where it funnels in. And then this one needs to be 2 lanes where it funnels in. There we go. Then we call that finished for the roads at least. I probably should have done this one as 2 lanes as well, but it's already too late. And also, I don't think it needs it. I don't think there's going to be too much traffic. Again, only 56 people work here, only 96 people live here. It's not insanely dense. How many people live in Tiny Hexagon City? 4,000. It's not going to be an issue. Tiny Circle City's 30,000. Oh no. What is this problem? Dirty water. Oh gosh, where are we pumping our water? Oh no. How has this happened? How actually has this happened? Uh-oh. Water pump polluted. How did this get polluted though? There's nothing over here that's polluting. Okay, this is a new problem. Let's get rid of these. This is an opportunity for us to look at a better water solution anyway. Let's get rid of all these. The water's about to become polluted and I don't know why. I don't know what's over here that's causing pollution. If I'm being perfectly honest, this little dribble of poop just here. Why is that? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that has polluted literally everybody's water supply. No, we should not be touching the water. Look at this. There's these weird little tendrils of poop leaching out of the ground. Okay, you know what? Everything's fine on this side. Advanced water pumping station. Save us, please. Has that solved everything? Dirty water notices everywhere. We look away for 2 minutes. Are we pumping water in anywhere else that's dirty? This is where the poop comes out. This should be fixing. This should be fixed. I think that's our only... Is that our only water pump? No, there's this. This is clean, though. Doesn't do much. Is the groundwater polluted there? No, it pollutes the ground. It doesn't use groundwater. Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened here. This is a mystery to me. These are just houses. These are just beachfront houses. Do they just go poop in the water? Man, what a mystery. What an actual mystery. These fires are actually maybe a concern. Oh, no. This whole residential area is in flames. Half the structures here are destroyed. Look at all the fire trucks. And the cream delivery hearses. Taking the remains to the creameries. Oh, Circle City's next. Circle City's got a fire watch tower. It's under control. They already know that this fire's there. Man, that's wild. You know what? This is tomorrow's problem. I think it's time to take a break. We finished the Mini Mega Hexagon. I'm happy with that. We fixed a water problem that we didn't even know we had until just now. So I'm happy about that. Tiny town's almost at 60,000 people. Oh, we need to create more jobs. There's actually a significant portion of unemployment here. Okay, that's next time's problem. But for now, I think a tiny town is progressing well. I say that as it literally burns in the distance. But I think things are fine. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a like on the video. It really helps out a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And leave a comment while you're down there. Let me know what you think of Tiny Town and its current situation. And of course, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications so you can find out when new videos get posted. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here with me as we continue to develop our tiny town. And I hope I see you back again sometime soon. Goodbye for now.